Anuradha Vedic Astrology. Today, we are going to talk about the flip side of Moola Nakshatra. But before that, a big thanks to all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to our YouTube and Spotify channels and writing in your comments and suggestions there. So, if you have not subscribed to our videos and audios, please do, and do remember to press the bell icon so that you can get the updates ASAP. Moola Nakshatra. Of all the nakshatras that there are, I have always found that the Moola Nakshatra is a little strong. In fact, in the Shastras also, this nakshatra has been given a lot of therefore remedials for this nakshatra. So we are going to discuss about a few of the flip sides of this nakshatra, but stay tuned till the last because we do also have a good point coming up for this nakshatra. What is this nakshatra telling us? So this nakshatra, the flip side of this nakshatra to begin with, shows huge amount of anger. People who have planets in this nakshatra get angry very easily. When you have a Mars, which is also afflicted, that takes it to a different level, which we will be talking about in the next point. But a Mars here, which is not afflicted, can give rise to anger pretty quick. These people are quick to anger and their anger also subsides easily. So it's always recommended not to get into an heated argument with these people, especially when they seem to be on a boil. When there is Jupiter present here in this nakshatra, these people do get angry when people do things which are unfair. When there is Venus in this nakshatra, you would find that people like beauty at its, stark natural beauty is something that appeals to these people more. And they get angry or they get very irritated when they find a lot of clutter around the house. When there is sun present in this nakshatra, people feel very angry or people get angry when their self-respect is questioned or is aimed at. Now, there is another thing that extends from this anger, and as I was telling you, that when this Mars is afflicted, a person can become extremely violent to the part that can take a person to do unwarranted things also, especially if this Mars is aspected by Rahu or is with Rahu in this nakshatra. Then we see people doing heinous things also. And that is why it is safe to stay away from such people. But I would also like to tell you, or I like to recommend, when you find Mars and Rahu in this nakshatra together, it is advisable for people to take up acts of physical labor where the energy can be extended. And if Mars is also the ruler of Akarak Bhavas, that is 6, 8, 12, then this energy becomes a little too extra negative. And so doing physical labor will really help. There's an abject sense of helplessness, especially if moon is present in this nakshatra. When there are adverse situations, a person goes through terrible times, then the person is prone to thinking that there is no way out of this situation. Person seriously needs to have a little bit of patience and constructively work towards a project which they see will lead them to a better path. And then they would realize that they will be able to come out of this project or of this sense of helplessness, darkness, into a good future always. The best example that I can put forward to you is that of Osho, is that of Rajnikant, is that of Dhirubhai Ambani. All stellar personalities in their own field and having strong planets in this nakshatra. The final thing is delusion. I have found very strongly that the sense of helplessness, abject violence or anger or frustration leads to a sense of disillusion. Delusion, a person gets deluded, a person thinks that there's no way out, and to run away from the situation, at least mentally, a person restores to unhealthy means like drugs, etc. So this is something we need to really think about. We really need to stay away from. Having said all this nakshatra is the foundation that helps people grow. So when a person does a lot of physical labor, is focused towards their growth, realizing that the self of helplessness is just momentary. The person, when starts taking one step at a time, one small work at in a day, the person will make great inroads and will grow strong and tall. What more, it will lead a person to great amount of spirituality in life also, as is seen in the case of Dhirubhai Ambani or Osho or Rajnikant till date. So, till we meet with you again, stay safe and do let us know how you found that video. Thank you.